Welcome back. Ajit Pawar, nephew of NCP chief Sharad Pawar, was the centre of speculations once again in the political thriller of Maharashtra. But he has come out and rubbished rumours that he was planning to split his party and merge with or support the BJP. In an airy reminder of his 2019 disappearance, Ajit Pawar had gone incommunicado on 7th of April, sparking rumours of a political upheaval. He was reportedly unreachable after cutting short an event in Pune, and there were rumours about the possibility of him deserting the MVA alliance. But he came out and denounced those rumours today. There was an upheaval because there was news about him removing the NCP logo from his social handles, which he has denied. Speculations rose again that he was calling for a meeting of the MLAs today and whether he was physically present at his residence or not. But Pawar Jr. attacked the current Shinde-Fadnavis government online today, even as these speculations were going on over the death of 11 people due to heat stroke during a government function. Eventually, he came out and addressed the media, setting the record straight. The big question we ask, though, is, even as Ajit Pawar denies rumours, is this an end to his power play? Listen into what he said today.
माझ्याबद्दल किंवा माझ्या सहकाऱ्यांच्या बद्दल गैरसमज निर्माण करण्याचा काम जाणीवपूर्वक वेगवेगळ्या ठिकाणी होताना मी स्वतः बघतोय. वास्तविक या ज्या काही बातम्या चाललेल्या आहेत किंवा बातम्या दाखवण्यात येत आहेत त्या बातम्यांमध्ये काही तथ्य नाही. ते ट्विट दाखवायला सुरुवात केली. अजित पवारच्या ट्विटमध्ये अमकं हलवलं. माझ्या ट्विटमध्ये मी उपमुख्यमंत्री असताना ज्या ट्विटरवर दाखवलेलं होतं त्याच्यातलं उपमुख्यमंत्री पद गेल्यावर ते काढलं आणि बाकीचं आहे तसंच आहे.
Let's take this to our guest joining us. KJ Josimon is senior NCP leader. Shaina NC from the BJP. Samrat Fadnis is editor, Sakal Media News. Raj Punj from Shiv Sena, Shinde faction, and Majid Memon, senior advocate who was formerly with the NCP, now with the TMC, also joining us. Let me begin with KJ Josimon. What is exactly happening with the NCP? Every few weeks, if there are such rumours that come out, it only establishes the fact that something is not quite all right. Ajit Pawar says it is mischief. But if it is mischief, then on whose behalf?
On whose behalf?
Yes.
I don't see. Everybody knows on whose behalf all this happening. And let us see. The rumors are there. When we formed NCP in 1999, there were conclusions, rumors, and opinion leaders saying that Sharad Pawar is going to tie up with BJP, is going to join hands with BJP, and he will be joining the BJP government. All kind of rumors were there for the last 24 years of our party. Rumors were traveling along with us. But we never, ever tied up with BJP. We were one of the main pillars of opposition unity. Even last week, Mr. Pawar had a meeting with Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, everywhere. There were some kind of difference of opinion with some issues with Congress. If we are all in a similar opinion, we have a kind of same opinion, then we would have been the same party. Now we are different parties, so there are some kind of minor differences. So on that basis, there are some speculations, some rumors, but the present troubled times of India, our country, where our constitutional values, our democracy, all are questions, it is the sacred duty of every Indian to fight the present situation, the present menace we are facing, and Mr. Pawar will be leading such a movement. All other celebrations are hollow daydreams of the ruling.
Okay. Shaina NC, it's daydreaming of the BJP. He is not saying it, but I'll put that question to you. You want to hedge your bets, you want to fish in troubled waters, you want to secure your political future, and we've known that Ajit Pawar is not averse to the BJP. You are not averse to Ajit Pawar, despite the cases against him.
I don't understand why every debate you ask the BJP. We have a stable government in Maharashtra. There is no question of any kind of poaching or any kind of soliciting. Do understand we have the most popular Prime Minister ever, and the charisma of Prime Minister Modi makes the Bharatiya Janata Party the largest political party in the world today. If there are leaders from various political parties that choose to join the BJP on their own accord, I'm only giving you a speculative argument, it is at their behest with acceptance of our ideology. When Eknath Shinde ji chose to leave the erstwhile Shiv Sena with so many MLAs, it was because they were devoid of the Hindutva agenda, they were devoid of their accessibility to their leaders, and for reasons best known to them. Even when that happened, you question the BJP. I want to ask why. We are here with a developmental agenda to work and to work for the people of India, and we continue to do so in a democracy.
Okay, you are saying you're giving me a speculative answer. So let me ask you.
Why speculate?
No, let me ask you a speculative question. You're not averse to Ajit Pawar, right? Or the NCP coming with you, right? I mean, recently we've seen the notes that Sharad Pawar himself has made.
Why does one even need to comment on that? Mr. Ajit Pawar has made his stand clear. End of story. If there is somebody who is poaching, if at all, that should be an introspection of a political party. Why some leaders are choosing to leave or not leaving, or what is running in their mind. That is their self-introspection. As far as the Bharatiya Janata Party is concerned, we have a strong leader in Narendra Modi. We have a strong leader in Devendra Fadnavis. We have a strong leadership and an alliance with Eknath Shinde. We have no reason to resort to any kind of coup.
Mr. Punj, can I ask you, does it make you nervous that there could be a line between Mr. Pawar and the BJP? It's happened in the past, so of course we can speculate about it happening again.
No, शिवानी जी, नथिंग इस तरह से कुछ भी नहीं होने वाला. शाइना जी की बात से एग्री करता हूँ कि बार-बार इसके ऊपर जो उंगली उठाई जाती है या इस तरह से कहा जाता है, बिकॉज अभी ऐसा कुछ इशू नहीं है. अगर वो कोई भी अपनी मर्जी से कहीं भी आ जा सकता है. अगर अजीत पवार जी एक सीनियर लीडर हैं, वो अपनी मर्जी से अगर कुछ कर रहे हैं तो इस तरह से नहीं लेना चाहिए. और दूसरी बात, हमें 162 हम अभी हैं और जहां पर 145 की आवश्यकता है आउट ऑफ 288, तो इस तरह से कुछ लगता नहीं कि इस प्रकार से कुछ है. बट एग्जम्पशंस हैं, कुछ भी कह सकते हैं. अगर उन्होंने ट्विटर हैंडल से हटा दिया और वो कह रहे हैं कि नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, तो उनकी बात को भी मानना चाहिए. बाकी आगे इन द फ्यूचर nobody knows कि क्या होगा और किसके मन में क्या है और क्या होने वाला.
Okay. Can I just bring in, can I bring in Majid Memon on this? Now, the reason we discuss Ajit Pawar's every move is because of what has happened in 2019. That speculation doesn't happen out of thin air. I want to understand from you, Majid Memon. Today, he may have come out and said that nothing of this sort is happening. He is not splitting the party or going with the BJP. How do you read this entire situation? Because you've spent a lot of time with the NCP.
Well, this is something what is being done inside the NCP, but I think the attendant circumstances, what we have been watching for the last about a week, last 4 or 5 days, we have seen Sharad Pawar ji making certain statements supporting Gautam Adani, then thereafter Ajit Pawar making a statement that EVM is no problem, you know, which is what BJP has been saying.
Even Digri Rao
and then a couple of other developments were indicative of the fact that they are trying to go a little close to BJP. Well, but it was all speculation. But then of late, you know, from yesterday we have seen after Amit Shah's visit in Mumbai, there have been some secret meetings, and then there are some claims of Ajit Pawar having some contacts with some BJP leaders, etc. So there was a lot of noise this morning. But I think immediately, soon before we are talking now, Ajit Pawar seems to have clarified everything in the press conference that, well, all that is rumor, baseless, and there is no element of truth in that. And as a matter of fact, there is already an NCP iftar in Mumbai today. On invitation card, Ajit Pawar's name is printed. So at the iftar occasion event, Ajit Pawar is expected to be there to set at rest all these speculations. But let me tell you that, you see, this is within MVA, there has been, as far as Sena is concerned, we have seen that Sena has been under strict observation of its activities, then the breakup in the Sena, Shinde group and Uddhav group, and then thereafter, you see, Sena and Congress, some confrontation, about Savarkar.
Yes.
And then there have been some kind of misconceptions or miscommunications, but MVA remains somehow. But today I believe that what has happened is probably what was happening till afternoon was that in anticipation of the verdict in disqualification matter, where we had a marathon hearing in Supreme Court, there is some kind of a secret information that probably the Shinde group MLAs are very apprehensive of being disqualified. And if that happens, then you see the Shinde government will come into minority, and that that
so
fear
you are saying
is
all of this
probably
is happening
making
because
them
of
make
that
some
case.
fill in the
Interesting.
blank or fill
That's
in the gap
a new theory we are
arrangement.
hearing. Let me take that to Shaina NC as well. Now it is not speculative, and Mr. Josimon can also respond to this. This is happening because you suspect your government could become a minority government soon.
Wishful thinking, let me please say. This government is stable. This government is here to stay. And for those who are speculating and trying to make it seem as if, oh, there is an agenda of the BJP, the only agenda of the BJP is development for the state of Maharashtra and to work for the citizens of Maharashtra. If Mr. Ajit Pawar chose to come to the BJP, as was being speculated, I want to say that he's given a clarification. He said that this was only rumor mongering. So that is the end of it. Let us fend for ourselves. Let us discuss and deliberate and think about how we are going to go ahead in a positive way without wasting ourselves on television time speculating, and rather than that working for the people of Maharashtra. Because when the MVA was in power, we saw the kind of 3 different wheels of an auto rickshaw that fell at its seams and did nothing for the citizens.
One second.
We are here to deliver, and that is the only agenda.
I'll come to you. Just give me a minute. Let me just take a quick response from Mr. Josimon. Fundamentally, that's the question. You look at the notes and the noises coming from your leaders recently, it seems there is discomfort with your allies. So one, how safe is this MVA alliance? And second, what about opposition unity too? You said it is everyone's duty today to fight Narendra Modi and BJP. But you know, that's not how it always plays out. That sounds great, but there are nitty-gritties that need to be worked out.
No, not at all. Where, see, our former friend, respected MLG, just mentioned that Mr. Pawar supported Gautam Adani.
Yeah.
It's far from the reality. Pawar Sahab never supported Adani. What his disagreement with the Congress is, the Congress is demanding for a JPC. And JPC were not so productive. There were from 1987 onwards, there were 8 JPCs, nothing given any result. So Mr. Pawar said that we can support the Supreme Court inquiry. Supreme Court has formed a committee, and the committee is on the probe. So the Supreme Court supervised probe is the best option to book the culprits than the JPC. So he never said Gautam Adani is innocent. That's the main point.
No, he did suggest in one interview that Gautam Adani is being attacked. So I think one can take that as some sort of a support for him. And that too from a foreign company that nobody had heard of. He did say that too.
Yeah,
but come to my question.
Yeah, he said,
are you comfortable with your MVA alliance partners? And is this alliance safe? Or is there trouble once again in paradise?
The alliance is intact, and the all constituents are working together. And you have seen some assembly by-elections very recently where the BJP lost a seat, assembly segment, which they are holding for last 28 years. And the people of Maharashtra is trashed the present Shinde Fatnavis government, and it is the most anti-people government running over there. The agrarian crisis is there. The last Navi Mumbai, what we have seen what happened.
Sir, you worry about why your government fell in the first place. Don't worry about a by-election. The Bharatiya
By
Janata
election-
Party
by-
and
by-
the
by- Bharatiya-
faction
by-
that is
by
supporting
election-
us
by-
has
by election-
absolute majority in
by
every
elections are
sense.
elections
Don't go
are
by
the
one
mirror of the
minuscule
people,
by-election.
madam.
What happened?
By
Your
ele-
government
by
only
by
fell
elections
because
by
of the
elections
corruption
are the
and the
by
kind of
elections are
mistrust
the
that the
by
people of
elections are the
Maharashtra
mirror
have
of people
in
will.
this
And
NCP,
we have got a
Congress,
prime
Shiv
minister
Sena, which has no
having
agenda
who
other than
having
just
misleading the
extorting
people,
from people
and you
and
are
lust
talking
for
about
power.
you're talking about the development when we are reeling through the highest rate of unemployment since the independence, highest rate of price rise, highest rate of inflation, and the farmers are suffering like anything, and you speaks about development.
Yeah. What happened when you were in power, sir?
Kindly
Issues were not the
understand
same.
by
Issues
elections
suddenly
are the
disappeared.
mirror of people
We're
will.
drifting from our issue. One second. This is not about one government's tenure versus the other. One second. Let me intervene.
Faith in Maharashtra because you all are gone and we have come to power.
One second.
Don't
Let
sit on
me
your
intervene.
own
Let
island.
me
We were
intervene.
never gone.
Let me
We
go
are
across
there.
to Samrat
And we
Fadnis,
have
editor
difficult
Sakal
holders
News
of
as
the
well.
people. We have
Samrat
difficult
and Majid Memon, I'll give you two the final word because you are our non-political representatives, although you more than Mr. Menon. But I want to understand from you, is it as simple as Ajit Pawar coming out and saying that there is no truth to any of the rumors, or is there more than meets the eye?
No, I don't. I was listening to all of the leaders and I found few things factually incorrect. First of all, the government may fall after the verdict if it goes against Shinde, but it will not come into minority because if you disqualify 16 MLAs, then out of 288, 16 will be deleted from that count, and the majority will still with the BJP Shinde-led government. So there is hardly any doubt that the government will fall, but CM will be changed, but no no chance of BJP Shinde-led government majority will come down. So first is that kind of thing is very clear.
Okay.
Second, Ajit Pawar is a very senior leader. He is into politics for 40 years. So he is aware what he is doing. The way he vanished from Pune and he was not reachable, and next day he was saying that I was ill. So he could have tweeted a single line statement that I'm not well, but he didn't. He hadn't done that. That gave us speculation. So there is a synergy. There are synergic steps. Sharad Pawar openly supporting Adani. So you may not like it, NCP spokesperson, but he definitely said that the attack on Adani is wrong. He refused to go with the
Supreme Court supervisor.
No, he said more than that. Mr. Josimon, let's be clear. He said more than that.
I am from Maharashtra, so very much closely following.
He said that instead of a foreign agency, we need to trust our Supreme
That's
Court.
one part of what he said. He also said the attack on Adani is wrong. But let him come. Mr. Fadnis has been waiting, sir. Please let him finish.
Had closely watched the assembly proceedings of Maharashtra, then nowhere you will find that NCP leader as an opposition leader, Ajit Pawar is strongly opposing BJP. So that kind of thing was there. So it was not just a speculation out of nowhere. There were indications that Ajit Pawar is moving towards BJP. That's why the speculation started. Now, this afternoon, he's making everything clear.
Yes.
He could have done that last week or 2 days back. But he silently watched what is happening. It was just a speculative steps he was taking. Neither Sharad Pawar clarified, nor Supriya ji clarified, nor Ajit Dada clarified. So today afternoon, everybody is talking about Ajit Dada is very innocent. He is not going anywhere. But if he is not going anywhere, then why he failed to clear the wins 2 days back, 3 days back?
Can I take that finally to Majid Memon as well? Like, you've played out this entire scenario. You feel there could have been a nervousness on part of the BJP because of the disqualification case. But today, do you believe this is the end of Ajit Pawar's power play, or there could be more that can come? What is your hunch?
I must tell you, because I have been associated with this party for a very long time, and I have been knowing Shri Sharad Pawar also very closely. I have worked with them at all levels, including I represented the party in Parliament for 6 years. So I must tell you that Sharad Pawar is not certainly going to be accepted as a person who would jump the vote and go to BJP side, etc. He is the last person to do that. But unfortunately, at times there are some occasions when we find that there is some shadow of revolt on the part of Ajit Pawar, which he did on the last occasion. that in that darkness ceremony of taking oath when the government was formed, which was a short-lived government, and the Supreme Court had to come in, and the government fell,
Right.
and the government, MVA government, came into power. But I don't think such a thing is going to happen now, more particularly when in 2024 the assembly elections are also due. So if any combination is going to rule for the remainder 1 year, the stakes are not very high. If at all Shinde government or any other alternate government is to come into power, it will have only a very short 1 year's life.
Okay. Interesting. I leave it at that. Clearly, Ajit Pawar has set the record straight from his side. Whether there is more twist, we'll have to wait and see. I thank our guests for joining us.